One of my favorite poets, Sarah Kay, once said, "I don't know if I can change the world yet because I don't know that much about it." I never resonated with a quote more before I heard this line. I grew up in a world that I didn't understand. I didn't understand why Dad would go away or why Mom would cry sometimes. I didn't understand why we moved around so much. I didn't understand why it hurt so much to leave others behind. And I definitely didn't understand why it got easier. But eventually, I grew in on myself. I locked away everything that made me myself in order to let others take up the space that I no longer had the courage to fill. I settled for a life of going along with what other people wanted because it was easier than having an opinion of my own. If I did what they wanted, they would leave me alone sooner, right? But this attitude just fathered a resentment that eventually became too much. It was a resentment for how people treated me, how lonely I was, how unhappy I was with where I allowed myself to be. I had never before felt so much like a piece of driftwood. I felt inanimate, like I wasn't real. It made no sense to me that a 15-year-old girl had gone along for so many years without figuring out what made her happy. Now I'm an 18-year-old college freshman. I'm still in the process of finding out what makes me happy. I gave up on closing myself off. I started laughing more. I started taking risks. I started deciding what I wanted and went after it. I worked for it. I don't think that I've done a lot of things right in my life so far. I try to not regret what I've done, but sometimes the feeling that things should have never worked out this way is really prominent. But every day I'm still thankful for what I've been through. Every experience in my life has added to making me who I am, a me that wants to create things for others to help them feel less alone. I want to hear the words, "I really felt that." I want to leave little pieces of myself in everything and everyone I have ever touched. And even though I'm not sure if that's possible, I want to try.